Hello.
Hello.
Can I get 2 bundles of firewood also?
Absolutely.
Have a good day.
You as well. See you next time.
Well guys, currently it is 80 Fahrenheit outside, but the clouds are getting really dark and it's getting super windy, so we might have a little storm coming here, which I did not plan for. So you can see I got this is going to be my outdoor mosquito zapper. I got it like set at this fire setting or whatever and change it to a regular light, and then it's off. We'll keep it at the cool fire one. This is solar. I think it lasts for like 6 hours or something. I got a little one for inside the van. This one's like a USB chargeable. And I got my thermocell going right now. We do have a fire pit with this campsite, but I wanted to try this out. I've had this for like a year and haven't tried it out. By Fireside Outdoors pop-up pit. So plan to have a little fire, roast some marshmallows tonight. Got a little extra wood here. I'm also going to show you guys my new power station. This is by far my favorite setup so far. This has 2,000 watt hours of power, right? 2,000 watt inverter. Well, look what else I got. This is called the B300. This has 3,072 watt hours of power, and it charges this. So technically I have 5,072 watt hours of power. By far the most I've ever had. So I'm going to show you guys that later. All right, guys, we're going to test out this Arctic Air 2.0. I saw Mav do the original version, and it didn't seem to work very good, but he just poured lukewarm water in it. I got 5 pounds of ice here, and I also got ice cold water in a water jug. So we'll see if the 2.0 version works well. It's only like 40 bucks. So this keeps me nice and cool by it blowing right on me. I think it missed also. That would be epic. So for 40 bucks, might as well try it. And I figured maybe you guys think it's interesting. So let's put some ice in this thing and see if we can cool it down in here. It might be raining here in a minute. We got some dark clouds and high winds. So let's open this up and try this out. Got your plug in. It's pretty long. Nice and simple. All you got is a charge cord and then the machine here. Looks like you got a couple things got a little tape you gotta take off, it looks like. So here it is. It's just a real simple thing. It had that and then like a 6-foot AC cord here that plugs in via USB-C, it looks like. Assuming just right in the back, yeah, right there. So we're gonna plug this thing in. I think that's just where you pour the ice cold water and ice and then just basically turn it on. So let's test this little thing out here. And then I got a backup fan just in case it's a little too hot in here. Got it plugged in. Five pounds of ice. All right, we got a bunch of ice. We got ice cold water on top of it. We got it plugged in. So fans on max. Actually, that's turbo mode, I heard. Cooling mode, so it should start misting. It's low, medium, high, and then like turbo. And then this is what mists it. So you can turn that down to low or off if you don't want any mist, but we'll have the mist on. And then that button's just to change the colors. You guys know I love things that have colors. Ooh, blue is probably gonna be my favorite. Yellow, green. Looks like 2 different blues. So we'll let this blow in here for a little while. You can adjust it with that. Guys, I unplugged the light. So the only thing on AC right now, right here, is this little Arctic Air. And basically it's just a fan and a little mister. It uses like hardly any power. Well, it's not even registering for any watts. It says 0 on AC. So this thing is extremely efficient. I mean, you could run this on, any tiny power station. There is a lake over here. I was kind of planning on parking right by this lake, but everybody wants to park by the lake and I wanted a little privacy, so we're back in a secluded little area there. Some bathrooms here. Let's see if these are open. They should be. It's summer. Oh yeah. This would have been a pretty good site to camp at, but like I said, wanted some privacy, so I decided to park in the woods a little bit. But look at this beautiful lake. Gotta love the sound of rain. Hiding underneath this tree right now. But I gotta make it to my van, so we gotta keep going. It's a pretty sweet site. Also, pretty private. Wood's getting a little wet, unfortunately. But hopefully she'll still light. We'll find out. We got our little card here. Put it on here. Now we're finally good to go. I guess you can't pay cash in person or in their little box anymore. You actually gotta send it in. At least we're legit now. Turn this thing off for now until this rain goes away. Woo! It's raining heavy. I might go back in that van here in a second. These trees are keeping me a little dry, but it's definitely coming down. So it's been probably an hour so far. We still got quite a bit of ice in there, and the water's definitely cold. It's blowing some cool air, very cool air. Not sure if you guys can see, but there's 2 misters in there going. Definitely feels good. For you girls, got some pink, yellow, got some green, a lighter blue. We got a white off. That's a cool color too. Add a little more ice to this since we got so much. Look at my nice fridge full of ice. I don't want it to overflow, but might as well use this ice. I got it for this purpose. There we go. I like it. It's nice and easy to add. A couple ice cubes. Hopefully don't overfill. Oh, look at that. Got my little Arctic chill blowing on me. Got my ice cold water. I'm enjoying this Arctic air right now. I love that the thing can tilt up and down very high, because when I aim it towards like my upper body, it feels really good. I think it's worth $40 in my opinion. It's not no AC, that's for sure. It's not gonna like cool down your van. It actually will probably put a little moisture in your van. Think about it, your body sweats for a reason, and then you get, you know, wind on you or whatever, and it cools your body down. This thing doesn't have the best reviews, so I figured I'd try it myself. And I can see why, because some people probably expect it to actually like cool a room, cool a van, cool an office. It ain't gonna do that. It's just meant to blow on you and not pull much power, because if you think about it, if you're trying to run an AC, they pull a ton of power. So this is basically the next best thing. Loving this setup so far, guys. This is by far my favorite setup, because look at it. I mean, I just got this in the back here. I can put my phone up here. I have 2 phones up there. I mean, everything's just touch screen. I'm loving it. Plenty of outlets on this thing. But like I said, this is 2,000 watt hours. And this thing's already charging. Look at it. It's already at 95%. We're charging at like 600 watts because I have it plugged in the side there to this B300. Like I said, that's 3,072 watt hours. So this is 5,072 watt hours. Sweet as you can actually get 2 of those B300s. So I could have like 8,100 and something watt hours. Sounds like it's almost done raining. Let's head back out there. All right, y'all, it's still raining, but I'm gonna see if I can get this fire going. We'll find out. Maybe have a little fire while it's raining, but everything's pretty wet, so I don't know. Well, technically there is a fire. Look at this bad boy. You know what I like, guys? We got a little canopy. Watch this. This thing I like about vans. Look at our little canopy. I can sit under here now. Nice and dry. Can pop this open. I brought 2 of these Voos. These are actually by Bang. You can see the B on there. Hydration sensation. These are like an energy drink with like vitamin D and stuff, but there's no caffeine. Now this is back at 100%. I love it. This setup is epic. So let's check if this thing's still running here. Let's turn that off. 1 press of the button. Tons of power still in that bad boy. Look at our cozy setup, guys. It continues to get better and better. Hopefully you guys enjoy seeing the progress of this van. Me getting a really epic power station setup is one of my biggest things that I wanted to do, because then I could run completely electric, be super off-grid for multiple days. Like I said, I plan to do some more like out-of-state stuff, so I want to have a lot of power. See if I can feel it from here. Oh yeah, that feels good. I can even feel it from right here, guys. I don't know if you can tell how far away I am. It definitely pushes some pretty good air. You guys ready for this non-caffeinated energy drink by Bang? Well, guys, we're gonna have one more attempt at having this fire. Everything's wet right there, but let's see if we can get it hot enough via tree, which is what paper is. If we can dry off some of that moisture, let's see. see if we end up having some s'mores tonight. Yeah, buddy. Woo! You can hear it burning off all that moisture. I had these on the fridge because I was worried they were going to melt. It was pretty warm earlier. Now they're a little cold, but oh well. Yum. Well, I'm throwing my bear mace on. There's something sketchy going on back there. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. I highly doubt it's a human because they wouldn't be in the middle of the wet woods. So we're getting prepared just in case. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but I lost like 30 pounds this past, I don't know, three or 4 months or so. So like none of my clothes really fit me anymore. I gotta get like all new pants, all new shorts, new belts, all that good stuff. So these pants, if they look goofy on me, that's why. Woo, ice cold water. A lot of heat, that's for sure. A lot of smoke too. They'll probably attract the bugs more. That looks cooler. There's not really that many bugs right now, so hopefully you guys can hear those birds. It sounds amazing. I think they're happy that it stopped raining, even though it's like night almost. Dude, that sounds weird. It's like electronic bird. That's like how it sounds. That's so crazy. Got some loons. I don't know if you can hear it. I put that light on right next to that bug zapper. Let's see what happens now. It's getting dark. See if we can hear some zzz, 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 zzz. I see a little bug. Oh, there's bugs going over there. I'm gonna turn it on the light. There we go. That'll attract them more. It is absolutely dark now. If you can't tell. I'm just chilling. Letting this fire burn down a little bit more. At least we can kind of see in the woods because of that light. Definitely some noises out there, but some of it's just the rain falling off the trees. Well guys, the fire is basically out. We'll let that finish up out here and everything's wet, so it's plenty safe. But to turn this off, we don't need the bug killer out here anymore, so let's hop inside the safe van. Van is locked. We're nice and safe. I got this Arctic air going. The ice looks like it's all melted. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of moisture coming out. I can see it. With this light on here, I think I can see that moisture. Let's see if you guys can see it. There is a little moisture because, you know, all that ice and stuff like that. So You can see it's kind of dripped there and a little bit right here, but this is all rubber, it doesn't matter. But if you have some kind of wood or something, maybe over time that could be a little bit of an issue. Well, tissue paper is not as ideal as those paper towels, but we decided to burn them, so I always got to use these. I'm about to try to make some ham and cheese omelets. It is actually really late. It's like 10:30 at night. I should have made this earlier, but oh well. This is tilted, unfortunately, so that's not good. Put that little remote under there. So this is my first time ever cooking ham and cheese omelets, so see how this goes. I know it's supposed to be super simple, but first time, you never know. So far, it's looking a little rough. It's like sticking to the pan a little bit. I'm trying not to block you guys, so. Well, I don't know about a ham and cheese omelet, but it'll still be edible. What is this, bro? Hopefully the second one will go better. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't even know if you guys can see me. It's pretty smoky in here right now. So, I mean, it's definitely not an omelet. I'm gonna try again. We'll see if the second time goes better. It's okay. It's obviously like cooked too much. I mean, it's still food. It's just not that good. When you're not a cook at all, you try something you've never done before, it might not turn out good. And that's what happened. All right, let's try this again. See if it goes a little bit better this time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's better than the first one. Made some progress. At least it kind of looks like an omelet. Okay, it doesn't look good, but it looks better than the first time. It's like we're pulling 827 watts. It's starting to get burnt, so this is not the best meal, that's for sure, but I'll be all right. Well, guys, at least my second attempt was a tiny bit better. It's kind of in the shape of an omelet. I need to watch a YouTube video next time before I try to wing something. I don't know what I'm doing. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Gonna get zapped. Look at those mosquitoes. You see them, guys? You see those couple mosquitoes on there that are dead? Don't judge, dude. This is gourmet. Look at this. Yum. Yum. This side looks a little better. Watch me become like an amazing cook just because I'm mad that I suck at cooking food. Just wait, man. Next year, this time, my omelets will be amazing. And to clean up this mess here. You guys ready? There's actually a setting where it just automatically kind of goes through the colors. This is super relaxing. Bug zapper's even relaxing. Ooh, nice and relaxing. Here's a view of what I see. I got the white lights off already. About to turn these other lights off. Those. We gotta turn those off. That off. Turn the mister off for tonight. Turn the light off. There we go. Turn that down to high. Perfect. I'm going to bed here, so I will see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so we're testing out this Bluetti Ac200P, and there's my B300. So you can see it's pulling 1050 watts right now. We're at 82%. We got the AC on. So now to turn this on to recharge this, all you do is just hold this down for a few seconds. See, now it's blinking. So now it's going to start charging this. You should see this go up to like 600. There you go. Some noisy birds. Sound like crows or something. Oh my god, it's already boiling. That is insane. I love how it shuts off. It knows right when you take it off. These induction stoves are amazing. See, I'm repping my UPS cup. I used to work at UPS, worked there for like 15 years. Great job. Good benefits. It has a 2,000 watt inverter, it has 2,000 watt hours of power, and then this is the B300. This has 3,072 watt hours of power. So obviously these combined is 5,072 watt hours, which is pretty crazy because my previous biggest power station was only 3,500, and I thought that was a lot. You can also add an extra B300, so then you'd be at like, what, 8,144 watt hours, which is insane, and to think you can fit that in the van and only have one back here and the other two just on the seat. One thing I love about these Bluettis is like the button is so simple. You just press it on one time, where a lot of you got to hold it down. They're like cheap plastic buttons. This is a nice like solid metal button. It's already on. Turn the AC on off. You just press on the AC and you just press on, obviously, and then turn the DC on. You just press on. It has two 15 watt wireless chargers. I've actually never had one with two, so that's pretty epic. On the front, you got 6 AC outlets. They all got that third prong. You got 4 USB A's. You got a USB C. You got 2 of these barrel plug style ones. You got your 12 volt car charger. And then you got this new one I've never seen before. I guess that's for like fuse boxes and stuff. It's a 25 amp, 12 volt. This is by far the most advanced screen I've had on a power station so far. So we're charging at 600 from our B300 right now. And look at, you can see all these specs: voltage, amperage, wattage, kilowatt hours, all sorts of stuff going on. This is if you're charging it from the wall, obviously, tell you that stuff. And here's if you have some DC charge, it'll tell you exactly what's going on. Your AC, voltage, amperage, wattage, all that stuff. You can see DC on off. You've seen me demonstrate that before. And then under settings, you can see all these settings right here. I think eco mode like is just to help it so it doesn't die. Like say you're just charging your phone or a couple small things, you can put in eco mode, and after 4 hours it'll like shut off so it doesn't like keep the inverter running. And then you can see you can change the language and the buzzer and the date. It's not 2020, I gotta change that. Here's data. You can see basically all the info you need to have right on the screen here. I mean, all sorts of stuff you can do with this thing. And then faults, if you have any codes, it'll tell you exactly what's going on with it, which is pretty sweet. So these are regular USB A's and a regular USB C, but down here, if you get the B300, you got an extra USB C, which is a 100 watt fast charge, and you get an 18 watt USB A. You just turn it on and off by pressing that. And then you got a 12 volt car charger too, so you'd have 2 of them. Here's the Bluetti power brick. It's a pretty good size power brick. It'll turn red when you're charging, and it'll go back to green once it's fully charged. But on the side of the AC200P, there's a little spot right there. You just plug this right in. And obviously plug this into a wall, and it'll start charging about 460 watts an hour. Then on the B300, they also have a spot where you can just plug it right in here. So if you wanted to charge that separate, it does not come with a power brick. You have to use the one that comes with the AC200P or buy a separate one. So it comes with this bag, and then you got this aviation style plug that just screws right in there. And then you got an XT90 on it. So this is used to plug in any of the accessories. Like this one's for your car. So you just plug these two in together, and then you plug this into your car, and it'll charge this via your car. And then if you want to use solar panels, instead of plugging this in, you just plug this in right here, and you plug your MC4s into solar panels. So you can charge up to 700 watts of solar on the AC200P via that MC4 cord. But if you also buy their DC adapter thing, it's like an extra $200. You can charge another 500 watts. So basically 700 through this cord, and then 500 through here, so it'd be like 1,200 watts of solar. You can see it says 1 and 2. So 1 goes up, so you just put it right in there, and then you just got to screw it in here quick. To be able to connect the AC200P to the B300, you technically need this extra cord. It is called the P090D XT90. So you need this cord, but if you buy this combo together, they give it to you for free. I'm not sure how much this is if you bought it separate, but all you do is this is a button you push. You just plug it into the side here on the B300. Make sure you have that pressed down, and once it's in, you just go up. Now it's locked position, and this XT90 just has to connect to that other XT90, and the other spot is basically the same type of connector as this, but it's a big thick cord that connects two of these B300s together. B300, you don't need that little cord that screws into the side. It just directly connects that XT90 right into the side of it, and then obviously you can connect solar, but this will only take 200 watts of solar just directly as is. But like I said, if you get one of those DC adapters, you can connect that in here and get an extra 500. So you could do a total of 700 watt hours of solar directly on this one, and then obviously 1200 on this if you have both those DC adapters on both and max solar. So this one's 60 and this one's 80. They both have lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are heavier, but they're a lot safer. So it's like 3,500 cycles down to 80%. Plus you don't have to worry about like fire hazards and stuff like you do with like cheaper batteries. So they got nice handles on them, very easy to keep close to your body for the few times you have to move them. All right, we're back at 100% on the AC200P. And then our B300 is still at over 60%. You can see there's 3 bars on there. So we got all kinds of power. Don't need that on anymore. All right, guys, well, I'm all packed up here. Hopefully you had fun. We got to enjoy some rain. Got to try out that little Arctic air thing. It works pretty good. Got a new power station set up here. Thanks to Bluetti for sending me that. It is by far my favorite setup so far. If I get another B300 and a solar panel, I mean, I'm good to go. We're going out of state. We're doing all sorts of epic stuff. So we can run our AC probably forever if we do that. If you guys want to get one, I'll have a link in the description. They probably give me a discount code. They usually do. So just check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.